Change strip for the West End right. Here's Kouyaté. On for Figuli. Flag has stayed down. Up goes Carroll. The roar of anticipation from the home fans. Hit by Cresswell. It's going to be a corner. Courtois can't stop it, but Carroll has stayed down.
Victor Moses did really well at the back post there to lean into Andy Carroll. The ball's really deep, but Moses won the first ball. Andy Carroll catching it late there. Figuli can only hang it up here. He can't really get any pace on the cross. Moses did well back post.
Well, there's an option. Into the wall from Lanzini. Noble. Interception by N'Golo Kanté. And the break's on for Chelsea here. Hazard, Pedro, back for Hazard again. Eden Hazard puts the league leaders in front with the swiftest and snappiest of counter-attacks. In the 25th minute, as West Ham were mounting the pressure, Chelsea flicked the switch and were away.
Well, I think in reflection, Mark Noble should have put the ball in the box. Just here, he plays a short pass. It's cut out. So many West Ham players wrong side of the ball now. It's a terrific counter-attack. Little give and go, he's onside, and he's quick enough to go round the goalkeeper and finish it. Wonderful counter-attack, but Mark Noble should just have dumped the ball in the box at the other end of the pitch. And a matter of seconds later, West Ham one down. Terrific acceleration from Hazard to get across Darren Randolph and pass it into the net. The backs to close the game up.
Well, here's Noble. Well, that's the best that they've put together, West Ham so far. And Lanzini, having got really into a decent position, couldn't hit the target.
That's a lovely piece of football. Little give and go. He should do better there. He's got time to allow it across his body. When he strikes it, he's under no pressure at all. Should do better.
Oh. Well, it's run through. And Hazard has got Costa with him. He looks for Costa. It's behind him. In comes Moses. There's Pedro. And Randolph performs heroics with a West Ham.
You look at front right centre-back, takes himself out the game. Hazard a nutmeg and Winston Reid here, and it's just slightly behind Costa, otherwise it's 2-0. This is a good stop here from Darren Randolph, and eventually West Ham see it out, but almost another unforced error there from West Ham, on a night where they can't really afford any.
Well, twice he thought his team had gone 2-0 up. Aaron Cresswell with the block, whether he's...
Well, that was an extraordinary touch from Hazard there. Ball's behind him, and somehow he still manages to lay it off there. Fabregas finding him, and how's that for skill? What a touch. Completely deliberate. Lovely little nick off his back, and he was on his way.
And you do things like that when you're really in the groove, which he certainly is. And it's 2, and Diego Costa. A simple tap-in. West Ham didn't defend the corner. And Chelsea widened the margin. And they're closing in on widening the margin again at the top of the table.
I'm not sure who wins it at the front post, but it's all about the first header here. I think it's a West Ham player. Costa getting round the back here, gets away from Winston Reid. Can't quite believe his luck. But West Ham have got good numbers at the front post, can't win it. Might have been Gary Cahill who got a touch.
Carroll has a go, and he's got that in his locker.
Not far away, going to take something really special to beat Courtois from that range. Made his half yard though. And Conte just doesn't quite get the dip he's looking for.
Courtois pats it away. Now heads it back in. Hunt's in there too. Comes back to Lanzini. Now Snodgrass. They're behind Chelsea here, West Ham. And Figuli. Shouts for handball. Andre Mariner says no. Noble tries to keep his team on the front foot, back by Cresswell. Now for Gooley. Chelsea stretched here. Reed. Well, in the end, Robert Snodgrass flung himself at it. Obiang. Conte, and they break with the midfield man and two attackers either side. Hazard, one of them, of course, Costa the other. Two goal scorers for Chelsea. Hazard, that's brilliantly done. Oh, what a save from Diego Costa by Darren Randolph. That was a really classy two-man attacking play and a wonderful piece of goalkeeping.
That's a lovely turn from Costa with his first touch there to make the space for the shot. Kouyaté a little bit too tight, maybe. Lovely spin from Costa, and that's a great save.
There's Byron. Carroll to go for this one. Reposition, because it's coming back from Mark Noble, but maybe by the low road.
Attacking side.
A terrific ball from David Luiz, who's 3 or 4 times looked for that direct route. There's no flag. Diego Costa's got William with him. Couldn't find William. There are plenty of others arriving for Chelsea. William now. And it's steered off target by Cesc Fabregas.
Hugely disappointed with that, with the inside of his right foot. The very worst, he should be working Randolph here. Timed his run perfectly. Oh, maybe distracted by Font in his face.
And here's Azpilicueta. For William. Trying to bury it in that far corner. But it is a corner.
Now and again,
Ayew. A lot of 2-1 games between these two. It was nearly 2-1 here. Well, first time, really, you thought Carroll was going to connect.
I think Courtois got to come for that.
What a player. And here's Ayew. Maybe something late for West Ham here. With Lanzini, yes. So it is 1-2. With about a minute to go.
Oh, certainly an emphatic finish here. Snodgrass is screaming for it on this side here. Takes the other pass. Well, there's the time. Turned a little bit of heat up here on Chelsea. We'll just try and keep it from the kick-off. Terrific fit.
Cleared by Cresswell. Moved on by Ayew. But Chelsea are back 10 points clear, avenging their EPL Cup defeat here. And